So this is the part two of the Eminem Recovery review. Part two, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm kidding. Let me get real. Right. So we finished off at track 8, right? So we jumping into. By the way, if you're just tuning into this one, go back into the first review. There's a Eminem Recovery review of part 1. So this is part 2, right? I like to take me time with stuff. So track 9 it goes into then after where I left off, which is a track called No Love, which is an absolute banger. It was a single back in 2010, and it has samples of that song. You know that song, What is Love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah, so that's on it. So Lil Wayne is featuring in this one, and I actually heard an interview with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is a couple of tracks with Eminem, and there's another good track called Drop the World or something like that. And this one, No Love. Lil Wayne is going on saying that he held his own against Eminem in any track that he made, right? Now I'm a fan of Lil Wayne. I've quite a lot of Lil Wayne albums, and I'll be doing Lil Wayne albums reviews as well on this channel. But there's no fucking way that Lil Wayne held his own against Eminem on No Love and on Drop the World. Not a chance. Listen to the song Drop the World and No Love, right? To the young generation, right? Listen to that. Eminem just slaughters Lil Wayne. Will you stop? Will you, Lil Wayne? Like, that's all I have to say about that. You did your thing on the song, but not a chance. Eminem chewed you up and spit you the fuck out on both songs. So Lil Wayne, yeah, just keep it real, right? So number 10, we go into Spacebound. It's a song like basically about giving your heart to a woman and being hurt in the past, and you're giving your heart to a woman, and then you let your guard down, and then the woman ends up dumping you, and then you're going through all the emotions after the breakup and all and stuff like that and all, which I'm pretty sure we've all gotten hurt at some stage of the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not getting into my relationship past and stuff like that, but maybe down the line I might. We'll see. I have a couple of songs there written about certain ex-girlfriends. Anyway, so yeah, it's Spacebound. It's a song about as I said, going through emotions and stuff like that, and then as the song goes on, he ends up strangling her, and then he shoots himself in the song, and stuff like that. So we jump in then to Cinderella Man, which is my favourite song off this album, Eminem Cinderella Man. It's an absolute banger of a track. I play this when I'm running, and I play it when I'm working out in the gym. It's an absolute banger of a track. Great training song, and he disses himself in this track as well. Like he disses Relapse, saying it's trash. Now, to any real hip hop fans out there, Relapse is an absolute masterpiece. I loved Relapse, and I'll do a review of Relapse as time goes on. I loved the Relapse album. It was an absolute masterpiece. And he disses it, like, because apparently he was doing Relapse. He did do Relapse. Relapse got released, and then there was supposed to be a Relapse 2, but he didn't like what the critics were saying. Like, fuck critics. You know what I mean? Like, make music just for your fans. Like, I'm going to start, like, I've already been making music myself, but I'm not going to put it out until I get to where I want to with me subscribers and stuff like that. So I'm not just going to put out certain tracks or freestyles and stuff like that until I hit a good subscription subscribers. And when I get there, I don't really give a fuck about who listens and who doesn't. I'm doing it for the love of the music. Like, everybody has that thing. Like, some people collect fucking stamps, watches, movies, art, whatever. my thing is music and vinyls and CDs. Like, this is my thing. Everybody has their little thing. This is my thing. So if you're a real hip hop fan, definitely subscribe to this channel, because in the future, this my channel is going to be huge. And I'm not being cocky around like that. I'm just telling you, it's going to be big. So coming back to, who cares what critics think and what people think? Do it for the people that love music. So there was supposed to be a Relapse 2, and he scrapped Relapse 2, and that's how the Recovery album ended up coming out. But I loved Relapse, and then like he has it in, he says it in it as well. He was like, what was it he said in the Cinderella? So let me think. What did he say in the? He goes, Relapse, it was on drugs. Or sorry, Encore, it was on drugs. Relapse, it was flushing them out. Meaning that the album Encore, which is not a bad album. Like, Encore is not a bad album. It definitely is nothing like the Eminem show, but Encore, it did get a bit rocky, you know, coming from his first three solid albums. Encore was a little bit rocky, but I fucking think Encore is a great album. Matter of fact, there it is over there, unopened, in its packaging still. But I've 2 copies of that. But Encore was a good album, but it wasn't a great follow-up to the Eminem show. If Recovery kind of is up there with the Eminem show for me, it's a 9 out of 10. Although when I do a review of the Eminem show, that'll be a 10 out of 10. That's one of my favourite hip-hop albums of all time. But we'll get back to this. But yeah, so he's basically dissing himself on this. He's saying Encore, it was on drugs. Relapse, it was flushing them out. But Relapse, I would have loved to hear Relapse too, to be honest with you. Now, apparently on the internet now, a lot of the leaked songs is that they're coming out from Relapse 2 and all different areas and shit like that. When songs that, in my opinion, should have actually made Relapse, some of them are fucking fire. But anyway, yeah, you have to listen to this Cinderella Man. It's a banger of a track, good running track, good fucking pumped up track in the gym and shit like that. We jump on then into 25 to Life, right? Is the name of the next song. Most people think it's a song about Kim, his ex-wife. But it's not. If you listen to the song closely, it's actually a song about hip-hop. About he gave his time so much to hip-hop, and hip-hop is that they're just basically screwing him over, and at the end of it he's like, fuck you, my life sentence is served, bitch, it's too late. So he's talking about hip-hop. It's actually not a song about Kim. It sounds like it's a song about a relationship, but it's not. It's actually about a relationship with hip-hop. With hip-hop. 13, then we go into So Bad. It's a fun track, just a goofy kind of a fun track. Like that Eminem funny shit that you had to put on here, like that he does and all of the stuff. So that's the fun track. So Bad is a really good fun track. 14, Almost Famous. So this track is like a 3-verse song about him. There's 3 verses in this track, and it's basically about him like rap battling in his days. He's being competitive, like in the 8 Mile movie, like battling and stuff like that. And then he lost a freestyle, and then he's guaranteeing that that'll never happen again. Then he makes his demo, and his demo then lands in the hands of Dr. Dre and shit like that, which he lost in the Rap Olympics, and someone was looking for the demo, and he just said, here, fuck that, and flew it off to your man caught it. Turned out your man worked for Jimmy Iovine, and Jimmy gave it to Dr. Dre, and the rest is fucking history, unless you've been living under a rock, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, 15 then is Love the Way You Lie with Rihanna, which is about a toxic relationship. Skylar Grey, I think Skylar Grey originally wrote the hook for that track, but he let Rihanna do it. Now I could be wrong, but most of the time when it comes to hip hop, I'm right. I think that Skylar Grey wrote the hook for Love the Way You Lie, and I would actually rather to hear fucking Skylar Grey doing that hook than Rihanna. That's my opinion. The song definitely was a banger. It fucking was number 1 in multiple countries worldwide. but I would have definitely likened to hear Skylar on that rather than Rihanna. 16, You're Never Over is a tribute to his best friend Proof. That if you go back to part one of this review, I talk about Proof and stuff like that. And I actually met Proof, as I said, in 2004 at a concert with me mates, and we pushed our way up front and we got to shake their hands and everything. Deadly moments, deadly memories. Um, yeah, so it's a tribute song to his best friend Proof, like saying basically he wouldn't be where he is on unless it was for Proof. And it's like in the 8 Mile movie, if you've seen the 8 Mile film with where your man, his mate in it, keeps pushing him and he gets nervous and shit like that, and his mate is saying, yo, you need to keep rapping, but he raps around people that he's comfortable, but he just freezes up when he's on stage and shit like that. So that's basically, that actor is basically playing Proof, pushing him into, being who he is, basically. So the album is done with there, and then there's a track on it called it's called Unentitled. It's just a 17 little bonus track there where he's basically just killing his fucking his he's just showing his ability to do fast rap wordplay and all that shit, and it ends in a great way too. So yeah, this is part two of the Recovery Eminem review, and I'm giving this album a strong 9 out of 10. It's a motherfucking beast of an album, and I do this as well for the younger generation. You need to be listening to this shit. It's a fucking beast. Peace and God bless, and I'll catch you on the next one.